I wonder if we should talk to Mrs. Carey. See if she's hiding anything. Well, she's still there. Oh, and the body was taken too.
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment. 1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Examine text.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
See, Peter Carey. Is there any other names that we can recognize?
This is the crew list.
I wanted to turn page.
This?
No.
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently.
The notebook.
There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
So what we're probably going to have to do is go to the morgue. Was found inside the logs. Alright, can I make a deduction? Nope. I was hoping there would be something involving our recent information, the CPR thing in the notebook. Alright, let's head to the butcher. Wow, that was fast. Damn, that's one big-ass pig. Alright, let's see if we can do it.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise, yet.
God, I thought that bee was in my ear. Or that
Holmes,
fly.
you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
No crap? Alright. Shit.
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Don't be a backseat driver, dude.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Alright. Let's keep going. It's hard. There we go. Managed to pierce through.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
I sensed a little bit of irritation on his part. Yeah, strength requirement, pinned to the wall. Some of the facts may be interpreted differently. You can always change the picture of a crime by choosing between mutually exclusive deductions. Feat of strength. It requires a much greater strength than that of the average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through to the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary to two men in cooperation might achieve the same result. So, skillful or partners, or a lucky throw. Remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin him to the wall. I say feat of strength. I don't... Like Watson said, it's a 1 in 1,000 chance that he could have even done that, you know? So it's like... I would much rather take the logical route and say that it had to be somebody who was strong. Kind of like what I was deducing earlier. So going with feat of strength here. There's nothing we can figure out with those clues yet. Wiggins might help to find a crew to see Unicorn. He should be somewhere at Baker Street. Shit, I wish I read that before we left. Lots of running around. But you know what? That's the name of the game. Who said solving crime is easy, you know? Inspector Gadget didn't have these sort of problems, though.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Telescope? Oh.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wow, you're short.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, as his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Alright, let's hope we can get something from this.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Find a crew to see Unicorn completed. Meet Inspector Lestrade at Scotland Yard.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Indeed. Alright, let's see. I gotta scroll all the way up here. Lestrade might have some new facts about the case. Probably something to do with the information that we just vouched for. Alright, let's head to Scotland Yard. So far, I don't think little John Nelligan, that is right. Yeah, John Nelligan. I don't think he's the perpetrator. The dude's weak as hell. He even says so in his description, his bio.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room. at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
We know it was because of our buddy that we sent. That's the reason, but we can't really say anything because we kind of did it under their noses. I'm sure. Oh, boots!
These are the suspects.
Will we figure out something here? Yeah.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
I can already tell those are going to be the boots that fit the boots at the crime scene.
A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Sure there is. It's a pen. Can I... I can't examine that.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Can I remove them now? Alright. Interrogate the new suspect. Can we go down to the morgue? Because we did talk about two of the ways we can figure out something is through the voice of a dead man. Dead man has to be down here. No? I could have sworn it would be down here. Huh. Well, let's head back to Woodman's Lee and see if those boots fit. Because we're going to need to make the fit in order to really nail it to this Liam guy. Alright, here we are. Yeah, footprints. Examine. Hurtley's boots.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Alright. Why did it go to this? Oh. Liam Hurtley's boots match the footprints at Woodman's Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. No, we didn't even bring up his name to her yet. Alright, those things won't fit anything. So these footsteps are leading towards here. Now we know he tried... Nelligan tried to use a knife to get in, but was unsuccessful, so it had to be somebody unskilled. And then this burly dude, I'm assuming he's burly. He's at least big, because he has 9.5 size feet, for God's sakes. I am willing to bet that whoever this Liam guy is the perpetrator. Unless Sherlock Holmes games like to take what you think is the right answer from a logical perspective and throw it completely on its head, and the most irrational answer is the correct answer. I hope that's not the case. That would suck.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Yeah. I think we're ready. Right, let's head back to Scotland Yard to interrogate our new suspect. Let's see how big this guy is. Giggity. Did not mean anything by that. God, the transitions are so laggy. It's like I can see my game buckling when it does it. Alright.
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected.
We saw CPR.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
There we go. Maybe they're in the tin box. Valuable bond certificates were kept inside the stolen tin box. Oh. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. So we got two clues together that outlined something else entirely. Awesome. Is there anything new here? Oh, Liam Hurtley, there he is. John Nelligan and Liam Hurtley, so I could talk to either of them.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Alright, I want to talk to Nelligan really quickly first. Yeah, break in.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Bond certificate.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go! I'm innocent!
Yeah. Talk to the hand. So. Oh, we can perform an analysis at our, at Baker Street. Alright, so. Those numbers. Those have something to do with everything. I mean, we saw in that paper itself. We saw that the paper had like these 3-4-digit numbers that obviously correlate to something in the market. Alright, so let's recover Hurtley's letter.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Huh? Oh no! I failed chemistry! Or I got like a D-, I don't remember. Oh no. This is gonna be bad.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used.
All 7 should be used.
Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so orange should be right after, should be the third one after. Okay, so I need to do a blue one first. Let's put a green. This orange in color. I want to create an explosion. Like, this is going to be so bad.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Again. Colorless. Why am I having trouble saying that?
No, something isn't right.
What?
No. No, no.
Okay, I think I just figured it out. Okay, so I just put in blue first, then green, then blue. So, at this point I would put the first orange in. Then a clear. Now what I'm realizing is, blue was the third one I put in, right? So, 4th, 5th, my sixth beaker would have to be an orange. And I've used 5 of them so far. So what I had to do was space out the blue ones so that, you know, after picking 2 vials for the second and third, I would put in the orange, and for the third blue, I would do 2 more vials in between that, which would end up being an orange and a clear, and then do another orange and another clear. I feel like an idiot, and the way I tried to explain myself sounded even more idiotic.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
I feel like such an idiot.